60 people are off the streets after a widespread prostitution sting this weekend. Police say 60 men and women were arrested for offenses from street-level prostitution to internet and hotel prostitution. Tips for Operation Off the Streets 2 came from 911 calls and community meetings. 400 are still without power in Northwest D.C. today. This morning, traffic signals were dark around Rock Creek Park. Pepco says about 900 customers were without power this morning. The current outage is separate from this morning's outage. D.C. memorials might be closed for the shutdown, but the one-man memorial militia isn't letting them get run down. Chris Cox is becoming famous as the man who is mowing lawns on the National Mall. The website Crowd It Forward is raising funds to buy Cox a new riding lawnmower. Cox says he plans to continue cleaning the mall grounds until the shutdown ends. 3 Americans won the Nobel Prize in Economics today for their work that will help determine the prices of an asset, whether it be a stock, bond, or house. Eugene Fama and Lars Peter Hansen of the University of Chicago and Robert Schiller of Yale University took home $1.2 million with their Nobel Prize. The winner's work has helped us to learn why home prices became as high as they did in the last decade and has led to other big advancements in economics. New studies are showing U.S. students get less sleep than the rest of the world, but not catching some Z's can have some major impacts on students' mental and physical health, spanning a lifetime. Jade Vakil has more.
Choose between getting good grades, a social life, or enough sleep. But you can't have all three, the popular college saying goes. And according to recent studies, U.S. college students are not choosing sleep. Boston College's September 2013 sleep study indicates that 73% of U.S. students are sleep deprived, with New Zealand following in a close second. The top reasons for this sleep deprivation? Stress, anxiety, and pulling all-nighters to study. Recent studies at Brown University show students in their freshman year of college having the lowest sleep quality levels, which continue on throughout college. This trend only continues on American University's campus.
In high school, it was pretty regular. I had classes that started at the same time every day, so it was a more like regular pattern. It's definitely gotten worse. Some nights I really can't sleep very well. Other days I have to stay up late working on assignment and then get up for an earlier class. So it's really just kind of erratic.
And while Steiner's grades have not been poorly affected by sleeplessness, Boston College's study shows most students' grades dropping, despite pulling all-nighters. Moreover, what most students don't realize are the effects of sleeplessness that can cause long-term health problems. Lack of sleep is a common cause of weight gain, as well as mental, emotional, and cardiovascular health. Sleep specialists in the Brown study suggest exercising regularly, trying to avoid caffeine, and to keep up with schoolwork. Maybe these suggestions will help students on American University's campus and across the U.S. to catch some Z's. This has been Jade Vakil reporting for District Wire News.
The rainy weather couldn't stop Taste of D.C. this weekend. More than 70 D.C. restaurants took over part of Pennsylvania Avenue. This year's event included the 3rd annual Ben's Chili Bowl Chili Eating Championship. BGR, the burger joint, also hosted Taste of D.C.'s first burger eating competition to eat a burger that weighed 15 pounds. And D.C. Wine Week is toasting its 3rd year this week. Events for the 3rd annual Wine Week will highlight different varieties of wine and trends in the wine industry. This year, guests can mingle at the Greek Embassy with Greek wine, play bocce with their wine, or even do yoga with their wine. Last year's Wine Week brought 2,500 guests. Events for this year's Wine Week will go until Saturday. DC Design Week starts today to kick off a week of events that celebrate design and the designers in the DC community. The week's event will showcase both new and established local designers, architects, illustrators, and photographers in the area. Design Week will include events from Schmooze Day to creative lunches at different DC businesses. It lasts until Sunday, October 20th. That's all we have today for District Wire News. Thank you for joining us. I'm Taryn Stansbury. Have a great night.